Whale Bitcoin holdings are still increasing, but a reversal might indicate a cycle top, akin to the peak in 2021, according to a CryptoQuant analyst. Thank you as always, XRP holders, and welcome back to the PeopleCoin channel. Since Bitcoin is already in the top spot, I am aware that many people are undoubtedly puzzled about what is actually going on. We're discussing large sums of money that are accumulating Bitcoin, which is regarded as a whale, which is why you're still seeing whale and what's called a whale. A lot of institutional demand is pouring in right now. You see, those numbers are still increasing because we're witnessing a full shift that we haven't seen before. We'll discuss a peak later in this update, but all things considered, we're seeing a significant amount of Reddit once more. We're in a weekend, of course. Because the CME futures were closed on weekends, there was greater manipulation than normal. The fact that XRP is one of the very few green coins, however, is what makes this situation so intriguing and something that many people will miss. We anticipate a rise of roughly 1%. You shouldn't ignore it, even if I know it's nothing extraordinary. It's as easy as that. Even though the market as a whole is retracing, XRP is up around 1%. Truly improves your comprehension of how well it's holding. However, if you look at the price of XRP on a monthly basis, it has increased by around 30% from SILA to $2.96, which is up 2.5% when compared to Bitcoin. The 24-hour trading volume was approximately $6.8 billion, and the valuation was $175.8 billion. However, before we continue as usual, please note that nothing on this channel constitutes financial advice. Always conduct your own research and due diligence before making a cryptocurrency investment. Look at this, please. According to Polymarket, the likelihood of a 25 BPS Fed rate cut in September has increased to 69%, while the odds of no change or a decline have dropped to 24%. And many people are hoping that a rate decrease will finally occur in September, which is undoubtedly influenced by the CPI data as well. The meeting is scheduled for sometime next week, if I'm not mistaken, which is about a week and a half from now, if the CPI figures increase this month. And of course, if CPI figures rise, that might actually lead the Fed to intervene and ultimately implement a rate decrease of perhaps 25 VBS. I apologize for the dominance. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. But I believe that this would also be a significant step in the right way in terms of scheduling. In my opinion, the timing of this is also ideal. Please share your personal opinions about this in the space provided below. In addition, because the market as a whole is currently experiencing some pullback, as you can see, Eric Trump recently came out and tweeted, "Let me reiterate by the dips BTC ETH." While this is coming from him, it is obviously his own perspective. Please share your thoughts with me once more. Is now a good moment to purchase Bitcoin? We may experience some turbulent levels in August, The market as a whole is obviously declining as a result of Bitcoin's decline. Of course, many of you with dollar cost average were probably pleased at the moment since, there are opportunities in the market. But you always want to be doing your research before investing in cryptocurrency. I can't emphasize this enough. Let's investigate this. As usual, shudder to smoke. HSBC announced intentions to develop blockchain-based services in September 2025, enabling always-on wholesale cross-border payments to run around the clock. At a private investors call in July 2025, the call also reaffirmed that the U.S. rollout of wholesale blockchain payment systems is anticipated to proceed at a rapid pace, with an early 2026 target due to recent government pro-crypto legislation. Planning for a full-scale blockchain deployment is currently being demanded by institutions. And that's incredible. Recall that HSBC also disclosed advanced commercialization initiatives utilizing Ripple's technology. This has been documented, of course. Examine the most recent Bank of America, Merrill Lynch standard, which is essentially a review. The Global Payment Steering Group was founded by some of the partners with the goal of creating guidelines and regulations for the use of Ripple technology in international payments. The SEC's evaluation of new listing frameworks could result in a ruling on the XRPTF within 21 days. These modifications, if approved, would let qualified crypto ETFs to list without completing separate 19B forms, which presently result in protracted SEC review times. Naturally, this was also the point at which they might simplify the procedure. And we have previously discussed this. The time and expenses needed to introduce cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds ETFs to the market could be greatly reduced by this action. Solana XRP Doge is one of the many crypto ETF applications that the SEC is presently reviewing. Within 21 days, a decision on the new listing framework may be made. Many people are speculating that these ETFs would launch in October. Once more, these speculations have been circulating since the start of the year. That might be crazy, in my opinion, if it occurs. But we'll wait and see. we must continue to go cautiously. Of course, there is also the Ripple Swell event scheduled for November. With the way BlackRock will be speaking there, that has caused a great deal of conjecture about whether or not a file is imminent. Please share your personal opinions about this in the comment section below. Having said that, have a look at this. This was posted by FOM today. I declared that in order to accomplish this, the CFTC will begin a crypto sprint in close collaboration with SEC Paul Adkins and Hester Peirce. President Trump promised a worldwide era of cryptocurrency, and SEC nations are delivering on his promise. America has returned. Please share your thoughts with me below. Later, we'll see you, and rest in peace.